see how this thing works. Alright, not too bad. So this is a power sweeper. It's actually a Stihl multi-tool. And it's got these paddles on it. Little rubber type paddles. And I got it because, you know, the donkeys, they drop everywhere. And every once in a while they get too far over, but you see how rocky everything is here. And it's a back killer trying to get out here and rake this all the time. And if you don't get to it before it rains, everything turns into a big, hard, muddy mess. So, what do you think, Bangor? I wasn't too loud, right? But that's why the thing was jumping a lot, because I kept hitting all these rocks that were buried, catching on roots up there. These were all buried here. But I like the idea that it's got the rubber paddles on it, because they do kind of give. And yeah, you want a tool that's going to do the whole job, everything great, but you know, it's not a huge tool. There's only so much you can do with such a hard, rocky area. But I wanted to get this up. This is all good, we call it donkey soil. It's, you know, manure and shavings, a little bit of topsoil. You know, the leaves break down, but I try to get, every once in a while, get everything into a big pile. The chickens will scratch through it and break it down and, you know, turn this into really good, you know, compost for the garden. I mean, I haven't found anything better. The downside is, as it all gets through here and keeps doing this layer of like silt, it gets super slick and muddy when it rains. And, you know, autumn is coming, which means rainy season is coming. So, just for my own safety, for their safety. You hear that? That's the acorns blowing off the oak trees down onto the metal roof. Now, if I had horses, they probably would have died a heart attack the first year we had them when that started happening. But, yeah, so, not a bad tool. It does vibrate quite a bit. It's been a long time since I've used a gas-powered hand type tool. Most of my hand type tools are electric now, and they don't seem to vibrate nearly as much. But the engine seems to have good power. You know, the wheel's only so big, so it was only blowing stuff. Like I would have liked to get in this pile a lot closer together. And my thought was that maybe I could drive into it and keep working it like you do when you plow or something, but no. But on the flatter areas, it seemed to work pretty good. You know, moved it along right quick. You know, but again, if there were no rocks, then I probably wouldn't need this. It'd be easier to rake by hand. But still hard, you know, maneuvering it, then the little wheels get caught on the rocks and stuff, but not bad. That was the first test of it. And this multi-tool, as it comes, I bought the paddle attachment separately, but as it comes, it has a tiller in it, so you can till your garden, that sort of thing. Anyway, I'm probably going to be doing a lot of editing on this video because I'm sure it sounds horrible with the engine noise, but